But yes, today, so today, children, yeah, no problem. I'll put it. Okay. So, what are we studying, children? Lines and angles. And why are we studying? And why are we studying? And why are we studying it? Yes. So, yes. Yes. Very excellent. Very good. Govardhan, yes. Okay. Very good. Very good. So all of you have a fair idea. So if you all look around, you all know everything you see, there is some line or some angle somewhere involved. Some triangle, some square, something or the other you will always see. You can make out. That is called imagination, right? And when your eyes see something and connects it to the brain, that is when you start connecting your topics and you'll realize why you all are studying a particular topic. So let me ask you a very simple question today. Okay, all children who have one room house, one room, who stay in one room, message me privately. All those who have one room house, message me privately. Okay, single room. That means kitchen also there, sleeping also there, and toilet outside the house. Okay, so let us imagine, let us imagine. Yeah, okay, that was just an example. Got it, got it, got it. Okay. So somebody's got one room, somebody's saying they've got two rooms, somebody is saying they've got three rooms. 1 minute, children. Yes, Nandini? Yes, Nandini? I'll send you again. I'll send you again. Okay. If the link is not working, no, Nandini, use the meeting ID and the password. No, don't press the link. Go to Zoom, open the Zoom separately, then enter the meeting ID which is given and enter the password. Try that. Okay. Yeah. Bye. Bye. Yes. Morning, Rakshita. Morning, Rani. Good morning, Dastagir. And everybody else who joined later. Yeah. So coming back to our topic, somebody is saying they've got one room, somebody is saying they've got two rooms, somebody got three rooms. Okay, doesn't matter. Let us assume I am visualizing one room. Yes, Harshita, you raised your hand. Yes, I have started. Yeah. So suppose there is somebody who's got one room in the house. Yes, Shravant. Okay, okay. So suppose I am, yeah. So suppose I am drawing. Just imagine, children, this is one room. Okay, what I'm drawing. Lot of children joining now. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. So suppose I'm drawing one room. Okay, one room. Okay, one room. So let me mark this as one room. Okay. So this is one wall. This is one wall. This is another wall. This is another wall. Okay. So let me mark this room A, B, C. Children, please mute children. Lot of disturbance it's causing. Yeah. So suppose this is A, B, C, D. Okay. Now suppose I have another room adjacent to this. Okay. Adjacent to this. And then I draw imaginary line, and I say this outside space is garden area. Okay. Children, please mute children. I don't. 1 minute, 1 minute. Yes, Nitin, mute. Yes, who wants to tell something? Yeah. Yes, yes, they are side by side room. You'll have seen no in a house with two rooms, you see side by side room, correct? Okay, side by side room. Clear? Yeah, they're side by side room, and this is room two. Say for example, I call it kitchen. Okay, okay, clear? This is kitchen, and outside this area is garden, whatever, or working space, whatever. And say for example, this is toilet and bathroom. Okay, this is how generally a two room house will look. Correct, no? Yeah, yeah. Now, mostly what happens is, now why I've told you all to imagine this is, now I'm going to teach you all some basic visualization and then terminology. Now, this particular dotted black line you all are seeing, black line, dotted line, it is imaginary line, okay? It is imaginary. Now, I extend all lines imaginary. You are seeing imaginary? Let me rub the extra things not required. I'm rubbing this, okay? You all understood now? Blue is kitchen, and yeah, and this is also extra. Let me rub this. Okay, let me rub this. Let me rub this. Okay. Now I have extended my imaginary lines here, and then I've extended my imaginary line here. Now these imaginary lines, okay, generally in a house will be parallel. This wall, this blue wall, this wall will be parallel to this wall, will be parallel to this wall, correct? And this wall will be parallel to this wall, will be parallel to this wall. Okay, this wall will be parallel to this wall. Okay, so this is general. Can you imagine anybody having doubt? Can you visualize? No confusion? Yeah. What I'm saying is, suppose this is a house. Suppose this is a house, Shravan. Suppose this is a house. Suppose I'm explaining again. This is room one. This is room one, and this is room two. Okay, understood, Shravan? Okay. Now I'm saying that mm, this line X, Y, and Z, they're all parallel. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Harini has joined. Okay. So now look at what I'm saying. Now look at this angle. I'm marking it red. This angle and this angle. They are inside room one only. Okay. You're seeing they're inside room one only. What are they called? They are called co-interior angles. Why they are called co-interior angles? Because they are inside the same room. This angle, see this angle, and this angle. Correct, no? They are inside the same room. They are inside the room, so they are called interior angle, and they are together. 1 minute, children. Yes, Nandini. I will have to send you link then. 1 minute, okay? I'm sending you link again. Wait, you don't have the wait. I'll have to send her personally. Wait. This is the disadvantages of online. Sometimes what happens, the network is weak. Yes, yes. Ask quickly. No, you can't use. Tell me. Tell me. Tell. Yeah. This, okay, let me mark it for you. A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay, tell me. Yeah, now tell. Which? Tell me with the labeling, no? EF parallel to BC. Yes. This entire line, this entire line, this entire line, this entire line of both the rooms will be parallel to this, and these three walls will be parallel to each other. Clear? Clear? Yeah. No, they are parallel. Assume they're parallel. All three are parallel. Okay. This is also parallel. This is also parallel. This is also parallel to this. That is how rooms are generally made. Okay. So this is also parallel. That is also parallel. Okay. Good. So the angles, which angle? Again, I'm repeating because we had an interruption. So again, I'm saying this angle, children, this angle and this angle, they are called co-interior angles. Co means together inside the same room. Interior means inside. They are inside the room, correct? Okay, so they are called co-interior angles. So can you all tell me another pair of co-interior angles? Yes, Tulsi. Very good. Go ahead, Tulsi. You can use my whiteboard if you require. Quickly. Yes, and yes. Superb. Okay, Bhargavi, next. Next pair of co-interior angles. Next. Who? I said Bhargavi. Very good, Bhargavi. Okay, Sapna, next. Mark and show me. Yeah, Pawan, don't do it, please, Pawan. No, no out of turn, Pawan, please. I can see who's using. Yes. Angle is, yes, Sapna, correct. Very good. Excellent. Superb, children. I love it. Okay. Superb. Okay. So we have understood what are co-interior angles. Angles which are in the same room and adjacent to each other. But even this, even now I'm using a different color. Even this and this are called co-interior angles. Even this and this are called co-interior angles. Correct? Yeah. So, however you see, it doesn't matter whether you see it like this or whether you see it like this. Doesn't matter. Okay. As long as they're inside the room and they are together, adjacent to each other, they are called co-interior angles. So, children, very clear? Yeah, Sanya. What? Angle ADF is not co-interior. Angle, listen, the yellow one. This angle FEA and angle EAB are co-interior angles. Understood, Sanya? It can be the lines are parallel, no? Even the vertical lines are parallel. Sorry? Angle, I didn't say angle D and I didn't say, child, I didn't say this. I said this is not, these are not co-interior. These are not co-interior. What I marked in yellow. They are not co-interior. But, but this is, these two are co-interior. Just like how you said, just like how we said, okay, again, let us do. Anybody else is confused? Yeah. See, this and this is co-interior, right? Sanya? At the same time, this and this is also co-interior. Correct? They are co-interior. I didn't say they're equal. I'm saying they're co-interior. Okay. The interior angles adjacent to each other, next to each other. Okay. Yes, Nandini. Nandini, then some problem in your Zoom app. You'll have to uninstall it and again install. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Try. Okay. Clear, children? So everybody's understood what is co-interior angles? Very good. Very good. So write it down with better to draw and understand, mark it, okay? Rather than writing. Okay. Now I'll tell you all. Children, please mute. Yeah. So now, children, if I mark this one angle, okay, this one angle, and say this one angle, okay, these are called, if you all see very carefully, one angle is inside room 1 and one angle is inside room 2. Correct? Correct. They are called, they are called, no, they are called alternate. Got it? They are called alternate angles. Okay. So now, children, somebody give me another pair of alternate angles. Raise your hands, raise your hands. Yes, Kirtana. Use my whiteboard. Tell. Tell. No, angle has to have three alphabets. You can use my whiteboard like how the other children used. It's good. Don't worry. Don't be shy. Use. It's all. Question is, give me another pair of alternate angles. No, let Kirtana, huh? Another pair of alternate angles. Okay, Dhanya. Dhanya. Use it. Yes. Yes. Children saw? Dhanya used, and, and she's saying, this angle and this angle are also alternate angles. Clear? Clear? Very good. So children, you all understood. Now we have three terminologies. Now let me open a new whiteboard and let me draw a very simple drawing. Children, lower your hands, please. Now I removed the room. Children, please mute. Okay, now coming back to our original drawing. Now, children, tell me which is a pair of co-interior angles. Nandini J, use my whiteboard. Use my whiteboard. Nandini J, yeah. Yes. So, angle 1. So, let me mark it for you all. Angle 1 and angle 2 are co-interior angles. Okay. Give me, Shravant, give me another pair of co-interior angles. Shravant. Children, please lower your, I will ask you all one by one. Shravant, co-interior angles. Yes, very good, Shravant. Okay, excellent. Now, now, children, raise your hands. Give me one pair of corresponding angles. Shashank. Very good, Shashank. Very good. Okay. Mm, Nandini R. Give me another pair of corresponding angles. Very good. Sanika, give me another pair. So already this is over. Don't rub. Children, don't rub. Don't rub it. Let it continue. Sanika. Yeah, I'll draw it. Don't worry. So this is over. This is over. This is over. Yes, Sanika. Very good. Other one. Other one. Sanika. No, 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 no. Sanika, no. Here, this one. This one, Sanika. This one. These two are corresponding angles. Okay. No, that is vertically opposite, Sanika. No. Understood, Sanika? Okay. One more pair. One Shishant. Shishant, one more pair of corresponding angles. Use different color. Yes. Very good. So we have four pair of corresponding angles. This one, this one, then this and this, then this and this, and then this and this. Okay. Very good. Okay, children. Give me one pair of interior angles. Sorry. One pair of alternate angles. One pair of alternate angles. Nitisha, let me rub this. One minute, children. Yes, Tulsi. Yes. Why? Tulsi, I can't help it. No, can I do anything about it? About your signal problem from here? You have to keep trying. Okay, keep trying. Go to an outside area, find a signal strength where it is nice, and join. Okay, keep trying. Okay, yeah, yeah. Okay, give me a pair of alternate angles. Who is giving? Whom did I say? No, no. Wait. Okay, Jayashree. Jayashree, yeah. Whom did I ask before Jayashree? Okay, okay. Jayashree, go ahead. Go. Jayashree, I've told Jayashree. Jayashree, you know? Then draw. Quickly, quickly, children, quickly. It is very simple. Quickly. Dastagir, please mute. No, Jayashree. I have asked alternate angles, Jayashree. Alternate. Alternate is. Alternate is. Yes, correct it. Correct it. Manasa. Manasa, correct it. Quickly, quickly. No, Manasa. Alternate angles, child. Alternate angles. Okay, Harshita, correct it. Wait, hold on, children. I'm giving one by one. Harshita. Yes, the one marked in yellow is alternate angles. Understood? Jayashree, Manasa? Okay. So please, children, don't. Okay. So this is alternate angles. Somebody give me another pair. Hmm. Wait. Yeah, children, raise your hands. No, can I, out of turn. Raise your hands. Okay, I will ask. Whoever has raised hands, those are not, whom I have not asked, I'll ask again. Nitisha, yes, go ahead, Nitisha. Other pair of alternate angles. And I'm loving the participation, children. Very good. Nitisha, alternate angles, child. Alternate angles. It never goes outside. Imagine the room. Imagine the room. It should be inside. Suppose this children, let's hold on. Let's give her a chance. Nitisha, correct it. Quickly, children. Imagine this is room 1. Imagine this is room 1. Imagine this is room 2. Alternate angles will be inside the room. Nitisha, quickly, alternate angles. Alternate. So one will be in one room, one will be in other room. Yes. Yes. Excellent. So children, very clear. Now we have understood. We have learned three terminologies in lines and angles. Corresponding. Pankaj, please child. Corresponding angles. No problem. Corresponding angle, co-interior, and alternate angle. Okay. So we have learned these three angles when we have two or more lines which are parallel to each other. Correct? So we know what is corresponding angle, we know what is co-interior angle, we know what is alternate angle. Okay, very good. Yeah. Okay, now I want children, raise your hand. Give me what was axiom 1 that we studied yesterday. Axiom 1 that we studied yesterday. Who knows? Shishant, go ahead. Shishant, what is axiom 1? Preeti, what is axiom 1? Quickly, children, quick. Children, if you are raising your hand and not answering, then there's a problem. Yes, Jayalalitha, go ahead. Jayalalitha, very good, very good. So, if corresponding angles are equal, say for example, this angle is equal to this angle, then these two lines AB and CD are parallel. Okay. So if any one pair of corresponding angles is equal, then the two lines are parallel. What is axiom 2? Raise your hands. Rajesh. Axiom 2. No, 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 no. Just why I'm asking you very smart. I am asking you. I am asking you axiom 2. What is axiom 2? What is the rule 2? First rule is if one pair of corresponding angles is equal, then two lines are parallel. What is the second rule? Just ulta. Bojalinga. Very good. So rule 2 is ulta. If two lines are parallel and a transversal intersects it, then all corresponding angles pairs are equal. That means this is equal to this angle is equal to this angle is equal to this angle, and this angle is equal to this angle. Simple, two rules. Clear? Okay, very good. So, yes, anybody having doubt, children? Excellent, very nice. So, let us now go further, children. Now, let us go further. And always, when you are getting confused, imagine room. Okay, imagine always how much ever lines I draw. How much ever lines I draw. Say, for example, I draw something like this. Just to confuse you all, I will draw something like this. Something I draw like this. Okay, many lines. Just always imagine this is room 1, this is room 2, this will be kitchen, this will be garden, this will be toilet, whatever you want to imagine, imagine. Okay. And always remember that when somebody tells you it is parallel, then 100% this angle will, oh, 100% this angle will be equal to this angle, will be equal to this angle. This angle will be equal to this angle, will be equal to this angle. Okay, and like that. Then always remember whatever is inside will be called co-interior angles. For example, this and this is co-interior angles. Then this and this will be co-interior angles. Then this and this will be co-interior angles. It's like that. Okay. So just it's imagination. Don't get confused just because I give you more lines means the rule is changed. No. If all three yellow lines are told to be parallel and black lines are told to be parallel, then all rules apply. Corresponding angle, everything will apply. Clear? Okay. So don't worry about. Yeah. Okay, children, please mute. Please mute. Yeah. So now let us go ahead and let us do one. Do one what? Theorem. Axiom and theorems are very, very, very important, children. Now you see, for example, what is a theorem? Okay, let me tell you. Let me do it with a drawing. Okay. Let me tell you that, listen very carefully, because always a theorem will be taken out from what is given. So I'm telling you all there are two parallel lines, PQ and RS. There are two parallel lines, children. Okay. Now, for example, I have a, what is this called? Transversal line. Very good. Very good. Okay. Let me say this is CD. Okay. So now, children, please mute. Children, you all have to learn to mute, children. You all are interrupting. House, please mute. Pawan, please mute. Please mute, children. Don't unmute. Okay. And don't use my whiteboard, please. Only when I tell you all you have to use. Okay. Now tell me, children, what is given? Shweta, don't use whiteboard, please. What is given? Yeah. RS. RS. Okay. Very good. Now tell me, children, if PQ is parallel to RS, what do you all know? Which angle is equal to which angle? Raise your hands. Raise your hands. Which angle is equal to which angle? Shubhashri. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. I'm asking you which angle is equal. STD. You are saying that is equal to this? STO. It is equal to this. Very good. Understood. Which is above the line? So it. What? Which is ulta? STD is not corresponding angle of COQ, no? Corresponding angle is COQ. Corresponding angle is OTS or STO. So they are equal. Okay, very good. Okay, excellent. Okay. Now tell me, children, Think. Okay. I hope you're having pen and paper. Now tell me, children, what I'm marking in black. What is the measurement of that angle? Children, don't use my whiteboard. What is the measurement of this angle? Yes, Muskan. What is the measurement of this angle? Now, suppose I mark angle COQ1 and angle STO2. What is measurement of angle 3? What is angle 3? What is angle 3? What is it? How much does it measure? Muskan, you have raised your hand. Muskan, Govardhan. Yes, go ahead. How, child, how is it incomplete information? So I'm telling you to, so tell me in terms of the angle. I've told you that angle is 1. What is the measure of angle 4? Write in equation form. Yes, Jayalalitha. Yeah, no, Bhargavi. Jayalalitha, tell me. Angle 4, yes. 180. So what is angle 4? Correct, correct. What is angle 4? Huh? Very good. Children, that's why I told you visualization very important. What is this? What is this line? Look at me drawing the line in blue. What is this line? How much? What is the angle? Is it a straight line? It is a straight line, no? Yeah. So that means angle 4 will be nothing but 180 minus angle 1. Correct, no? Correct? No, your yes is nothing great, yeah. You all are, suppose children, we cannot progress in class like this, yeah, if everything has to be explained. See, suppose I zoom this, suppose I zoom this much. This much part I zoom. Okay, I zoom this much. Okay, I'm zooming this. I'm going to the next board. I'm zooming that much and I'm drawing it. What was this? What was on top? Yes, Muskan. C O Q. Okay. Muskan, lower your hand if you don't have doubt. So we have this as Q, we have this as O, and we have this as C. Okay, this is O. Now tell me, children. Tell me, children. What is this angle? What is this angle? What I'm marking now in red. What is this total angle? This is 180 degree. So this is equal to angle 1 and angle 4. So it is equal to angle 1 plus angle 4. Correct, no? Then what is angle 4? What is angle 4? Minus angle 1, no? What did I write there? What did I write? Children, please mute. After answering, please mute. What did I write here? See this? What is this? Correct, no? Then simple, you'll have to visualize, otherwise, it's not going to happen. Okay. So I have angle 1 equal to angle 2, angle 4 equal to 180 minus angle 1. Now tell me children, what is this angle? What is angle 3? Yes. So angle 3 is nothing but 180 minus angle 2. So now tell me children, is angle 3 equal to angle 4? Is angle 3? Why? Amreen? Why? Why? No, no, no. Why is angle 3 equal to angle 4, Amreen? No, 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 no. How do I know? I know alternate angles, but children, here I'm trying to prove something. Here I'm trying to prove something. You are telling me it is equal because they're alternate angles. I'm trying to tell you angle 3 is 180 minus angle 2 and angle 4 is equal to angle 180 minus angle 1. Are they equal? Are they equal? Nandini J. How angle 3 opposite angle 4? Yeah, Nandini. What? Look at the drawing. Are they opposite? Then yes, children up. Yes. Since angle 1 is equal to angle 2, 180 minus angle 2 is same as 180 minus angle 1. That is why alternate angles are equal. So, children, what is a theorem? What is a theorem? Theorem is try to prove something. So, now I will drop everything. Keep this thought in your mind. Even if you are confused, keep it in your mind. Okay? Let me rub everything. Let me rub everything. Okay? Now I will write, all of you pick up your pen and paper and write this. Right now, okay, all of you. Now, what is the theorem we are doing? If a transversal intersects two parallel lines, okay, then prove that the alternate angles. Children, please mute. Children, please mute. Are equal. Okay. Now, children, we have come back to prove that problem. I taught you all the other day how to do prove that problem. So now, what are the keywords? Keywords are transfer line intersects two parallel lines. So this, what I'm underlining in blue, is given. That children, I don't know why I can't mute here. Rajesh, please mute. Please mute. What is given? A transversal is intersecting two parallel lines. Then we have to prove. Yes, intersecting two parallel lines. Then prove that the alternate angles are equal. Sapna, don't use my whiteboard, Sapna. I am not liking it. Sapna, don't use the whiteboard unless you are told to use. If a transversal intersects two parallel lines, prove that. Okay, so now what do we have to do? We have to prove We cannot say Bhojalinga, Amreen are saying alternate angles are equal, so they're no. We have to prove it. Understanding the difference? We have to prove it. Very good. So now let me start new whiteboard. Same drawing. Two parallel lines cut by a transversal. Okay. Let me mark it. What did you mark it before? Let me mark it new. AB, CD, PQ, PQ, and let me mark it O and T. Okay. Okay. Now, as what are the first step when we do prove that problems? First, I write given. First step is given. What is given information? Okay. That's all that is given. Correct? Okay. Very good. Then we go ahead. Second step, children. You all have to get used to writing like this. Nobody will. Okay. Then you will write proof. Children, please mute. Children, I don't like this again and again having to repeat. Answer, Sapna, I will not allow you to enter class. Please mute yourself. बार बार मुझे don't make me tell again and again, Sapna. Thank you. Now proof. Okay. So what is proof? New whiteboard. Everybody written? Yes. So the first proof is if AB parallel to CD, then what? Children, please mute. Then angle POB is equal to angle OTD. Correct? We know it, no? Axiom. They have told if two lines are parallel, pair of corresponding angles are equal. Correct, no? So we will write. Yeah. So we will write. Children, I am not liking this, kids. Dastagir, I will not allow you to enter class. Don't use my whiteboard, please. Dastagir, if you want to study, study properly. Otherwise, leave the class. Don't use a whiteboard. Clear? Yes. So we have angle, then angle. What is it? Angle POB equal to angle OTD. So in bracket you will write by axiom, or you will write, yeah, by axiom, right? By axiom. Axiom. Okay. Or no, don't write like this. Write pair of corresponding, children, please mute, corresponding angles is equal. Okay. Children, please mute. Everybody written? Dastagir, mute. Dastagir, mute करो. Please mute. Mute करो. Okay. Yeah. Everybody written? Dastagir. 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 I have I have told you, Dastagir, if you want to enter the class and do Galata, I will not allow you to enter class. Dastagir. Dastagir. Can you hear me, Dastagir? Dastagir? Again, you use my whiteboard. I'm going to send you out of the class. Is it clear? Don't give me a chance. Wait, child. Yeah, tell me. Too much interruptions. Yeah. So we have angle POB equal to angle OTD. Everybody clear? Yeah. Next step is angle BOT. Angle BOT. How much is it? Angle BOT is equal to 180 minus angle POB. Correct, na children? Simple to understand, children. This whole angle is 180 degrees. Whole line is 180 degrees. So this blue angle will be 180 minus the red angle. Minus this. Correct? Simple, children? Yeah. Next. Angle. Now we'll go back and see what is. Okay. Now see what is angle OTC. What is angle OTC? This angle. What is it? How, yeah? Who's saying 9? How 90? Did I say it's 90 degrees? Amreen, hold on. Is it 180? Wait, hold. Children, don't answer just by guessing work. Listen to me very carefully. Don't just randomly talk something. What is angle OTC? What is angle OTC? Is it 180 degrees, Amreen? What is it? This entire angle is 180, the straight line. So what is angle OTC? Children. Yes, Harshita. QT? Yeah, but we are not taking QTC. Tell me in terms of this angle. Tell me in terms of that's correct. But that will not help us to prove. Tell me in terms of this angle. This angle. Tell me in terms of angle OTD. No, children. Come on, children. Yes, yes, Bhargav. Amreen, mute yourself. Amreen, please mute. Sapna, please mute. Bhargavi, go ahead. Yes. Angle. Children, let me rub this for you all. Okay. Let me rub this for you all. Yeah. What is this straight line angle? What is this straight line angle? What is the straight line angle? 180 degrees. Correct. This entire thing is 180 degrees. Correct. Yeah. Clear. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Right. Now we already proved that this angle OTD is equal to angle POB, corresponding angle. Correct. Now I'm asking you all, what is this angle equal to? If this entire thing is 180, what is this angle equal to? Isn't it equal to 180 minus angle OTD? So we go back and we write angle. What was that angle? Angle, angle OTC equal to 180 minus angle OTD. Correct? Correct? Yeah? Yeah, fine. Yes, Bhargavi, any doubt? Bhargavi, any doubt? Yeah, okay. Yeah, yeah, no problem. So, okay, so we have this angle BOT equal to 180 minus angle POB, and we have angle OTC equal to 180 minus angle OTD. Correct? But we already know that these two angles are equal. Correct? How? Why? Because their corresponding angles, child, we have already shown it. So angle BOT equal to angle OTC. Simple. If angle POB is equal to angle OTD, say for example, angle POB was 45 degrees. What will angle BOT be? How much is that? 135, correct? Angle OTD is also 45 degrees. What is angle OTC? 135. That means angle OTC and angle OTD are equal. Angle BOT and angle OTC are equal. Hence, so I go to new board and I write, hence, alternate angles of then pairs of the parallel lines is equal. Answer. Children, you all have to get used to these kind of problems because there is no way out. Suppose, how many of you have done mason job? How many of you have done mason job or carpentry job or anything? Okay. For example, if you're constructing a house, okay. Have you ever seen how houses are constructed? Correct, no? First they do digging. Correct? They will do digging. Okay. So suppose I have a full plot here. Suppose I have a plot of land here. Okay. What they will first do is they will mark parallel line. They will mark everything parallel. Sorry, let me change the color. They will first suppose plot. Let me rub this. Suppose I have a plot of land which is irregular in shape. Okay. The irregular in shape. Okay. This is a plot of land. What they will first do is they will mark a particular area such that the lines are parallel. That means if suppose I mark this A, B, C, D, then they will say AB parallel to CD and AC parallel to BD. Now, suppose they want to make rooms inside this plot, inside this black box. How will they go about? Will they go around measuring everywhere. No, they will straight away say, okay, I want bedroom. Okay, this will be bedroom. This much line will be bedroom. It will be run parallel. It will run parallel to this. They will just, how will they know? They will say, okay, this angle, suppose this angle is say 89 degrees. Then they will start laying brick. They will start laying brick. They will draw a line, small line they will draw. Exactly. They will make this, they will ensure this angle is 89 degrees. Then they know blindly that this line, EF, is parallel to AC also, it is parallel to BD also. Why? Because corresponding angles are same. They know if I keep corresponding angles same, my rooms will be parallel, my walls will be parallel. That is why we are using rules and theorem. They will not go around, oh, this is okay. They will say, okay, the architect engineer who is there, the laborers don't know. The architect and engineers will tell them, okay, listen, mark 89 degree and start constructing. Then mason will ask, why, sir? They will say, because it's parallel. I know. Corresponding angles are parallel. If corresponding angles are equal, lines are parallel. Then they will want to make two rooms. They will make here one more room. Okay. Now what will be this angle? If this green line has to be parallel. Yes. What will angle GHF be? No. Govardhan, lower your hand. I want somebody new. Now, if GH has to be parallel to EB, what does angle GHF have to be? Children, rules, theorem, we just now proved. Yes, Harshita. Yes, Gauss. Gauss, go ahead. 89 degrees. Excellent. Why? Again, this 89 is corresponding to let me write, children, wait. This 89 degrees is corresponding angle to this 89 degrees. Seeing, children? Okay. Now I want to make kitchen. I want to make kitchen. Okay. Now kitchen will come here. This will be kitchen. Okay. Tell me, children, what will this angle be? Yes, Rajesh. Yes. Why? Because no, just now we proved. Huh? Alternate corresponding angle. Alternate. No. Sorry, children. My mistake. This is not correct. What will this angle be? What will that angle be? Yes. Well, how much will it be equal to? Yes. 89 degree. Why? Because alternate angles are also equal. Understood? So this is how construction goes on. So when we know the rules and theorems, we don't have to keep going back to textbook. Engineer will say, okay, this is 89 degrees, measure this, okay, start 89 degrees there also. Line will automatically be parallel. Clear, children? So what have we studied today? We have studied corresponding angles, interior angles, and alternate angles. Okay, and we learned how to prove, children, please mute. And we learned how to prove why alternate angles are equal when two parallel lines are cut by a transversal. Now, I will give you all homework and you all will have to give me two proofs. Okay. You all have to give me two proofs. Okay. I will give you worksheet. Okay. And I will tell you all what to prove. Exactly prove it the way I have taught you all. Given, proof, answer. Okay. Okay. So one sec, children. Let me just